This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all, just stop. Get real.
Morning, and welcome to season 7 of DBL. Hands up. That's big. That's big. That's big.
Hands
Very
up,
happy.
But then you told people to clap.
Yeah. Hands up is clapping.
No, it is absolutely not.
Oh.
When police tell people to put their hands up, they start clapping.
No, I hope not. You're like, yay. All right, I apologize. Thank you for that. The FDA has approved a new round of COVID-19 boosters for Americans this fall, but we want to know what's different about these new shots and when we'll be able to get them. So, good thing we got our very own medical expert and friend joining us on the panel. Dr. Coley is here, everybody. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up, everybody. Thank you for being here and, of course, answering all of our questions.
Okay, so talk to us about these booster shots. As I've said, I've gotten mine. Forgot how that felt. Do they work, especially with these new strains?
It's a great question because they were actually designed with the old dominant strain, but both Moderna and Pfizer have released data just last week. It hasn't been peer-reviewed yet, but it seems to suggest that even though we're one step behind, these older designed boosters are still working very well for the new strain that may be circulating.
Okay.
I have a follow-up to that because they only had one. And so I just went with the one that they had, although it wasn't the original one that I received. Is that problematic now that I've done it and I can't do anything else about it?
No, because even getting the older version of the booster, which is what you got, Erica, it had the bivalent, it had the original strain, and then it had, the older Omicron version. Even that boosts your immune system. So the idea here is anytime we go to the gym, whether we're working our arms, working our legs, working our back, we're still creating those healthy hormones, right? That can help us be healthier. So this is the same thing. Exercising your immune system with the older booster is still better than not getting a booster at all. Now, I'm not sure I would recommend you get another boost until a few months have gone by, or next year maybe, because you just got a boost. But it's okay that you got the older one. But for the rest of us who are not yet boosted, we should wait. It's going to be about mid-September that we get these updated boosters.
So who should get them specifically? Who should get boosters? When should they get them? And do you ever think we'll get mandated into getting these boosters again?
Oh, that's a kind of a big brother type of question. But, the CDC is meeting today to decide on who should get them. In my opinion, Jeff, everyone should get them. And they're actually approved for 12 and over, but they're approved under EUA, emergency use authorization, for 6 months to 11 years. So even kids should get them. And of course, if you're older, immunocompromised, Judy, I hope, is getting her booster.
Oh, you're so sweet to mention that. Thank you. Yes, she will be.
Then of course you need to get them, but even healthy adults need to get a boost. Now, people often ask me, my young healthy patients, well, I'm going to get COVID anyways, or it doesn't make me that sick. Why should I bother? Because if you do get that booster, you're a lot less likely to get super sick with COVID, which means less time out of work, less infectivity. You're a lot less likely maybe even to have long COVID, and you're less risk to others around you because you're probably infectious for less period of time as well. So if not for yourself, do it for your family members, your kids. But in my opinion, pretty much everyone needs to go and flex their immune system.
All right,
I'll come back with another question next time. I got to follow up.
I was going to say, this seems like all good news. Any side effects we should be worried about?
Did you have any with the last one, Al?
No, not really.
It's going to be about the same.
Slept good that night. That's about it.
You felt good, right?
Felt great.
Yeah. So maybe some arm pain, maybe a little fever, because what happens when you inject that messenger RNA is your immune system kind of wakes up. It gets tickled a little bit, and it creates some of those chemicals that can cause some of those symptoms. So you might feel a little achy or under the weather for about a day or so. Most people have no side effects at all. If you get it with the flu shot, you perhaps may have a little more side effects than others, and it again depends on your individual immune system, but really it's recommended to get them together while you're there, just one in each arm.
A little multitasking. All right, we got a new poll out, and I can't wait to hear your take on this. It's showing that Americans are not that concerned about the new variants and are even less concerned than we were about the earlier Omicron variant. In fact, we're less worried now about getting COVID ourselves or our family members getting it than ever before. So
are we right to be less concerned about getting COVID? And is it like the common cold because that's the word on the street?
So I would say yes and no. We are right because we're in a different place than we were a few years ago. Our immune systems are different. Most of us have immunity either through infection or vaccination or both. We have testing. We have treatment. We know what we're dealing with. So in a way, this is now a known enemy, just like the flu or RSV or all the other viruses that come every season. It is kind of like a common cold. But in the way that it's different is that we don't yet know the long-term effects because it is such a new virus. And we also don't want to get complacent. What I've seen a lot of people do is say, I'm over COVID. No, don't be over COVID. Say, hey, COVID, I see you.
There we go.
And I'm going to live my life despite the fact that you're here, but that means I'm going to adapt my behavior according to what you're doing. I'm not just going to ignore and pretend you're not there, but I'm going to adapt my behavior so you can't get to me.
I like that. All right,
Like
let
a
me get.
roommate you don't like. It's not gonna affect my life.
Let me get this in. I have to. A recent story I heard that was funny. A recent story I heard: a 4-year-old with very chronic pain went to 17 doctors over 3 different years, and she's trying to figure out what was going wrong. Finally, it's a boy. His mom plugged his symptoms into Chat GPT. Okay, she says the AI came up with the correct diagnosis. That was later confirmed by a doctor. So, Dr. Coley, are you fearful that you could be replaced by AI?
You know, I'm not fearful, but maybe Dr. Jackson here might be.
Yeah.
Because I can see a
I think I
burn.
replaced myself with. I use ChatGPT all the time.
Do you do it for any medical diagnosis?
I made some fillets the other day, and I
Oh my
asked
gosh.
how to
We're
cook
not talking about steak. We're talking about mistakes. We're asking that
good.
question. Thank you.
No, I haven't done no medical. That never crossed my mind. But is it a good idea? 'Cause
Well,
what if you
guys,
forget to put in one of your symptoms?
Well, here's my take on it. You know, it's sort of like analogous to dating a bot. Would we ever date a bot?
People are doing it right now. They
Yeah,
just
some
don't know
people
it.
are.
It remembers your
I don't think we
birthday.
call that dating.
It's called
It remembers your
OnlyFans.
birthday, right? It can use your credit card to send you flowers. It can do all the right things. But what's missing?
The human.
The human element. So would you want a bot to give you a cancer diagnosis and hold your hand and tell you which way it's supposed to go? So I don't see the bots replacing us. I see them making me more efficient. I see them making me better at making diagnoses because I'm not a computer, I'm a human, and computers are much better at harnessing data than human beings are. I see them making me faster. I see them looking at population trends because I'm looking at one human being. They can look at the entire population and see cancer rates are going up in the entire population. So I see a role for AI in medicine. I think it's a tremendous asset to us as physicians, but I really don't think I'm worried about being replaced because I think there's something about touching a patient, holding their hand, and helping them through their illness that is just irreplaceable.
So it's a tool rather than replacing the whole thing in your belt. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, Dr. Coley, thank you so much for answering all our questions.
great answer.
DBL Nation, isn't that good? Please follow Dr. Coley on X, oh, that was weird, Instagram and Threads
Speaking
at
of bots.
Pyle Coley MD. Thanks again, Doc. Coming up on DBL, our interview with Cedric the Entertainer. He's telling us why he decided to write a crime novel inspired by his own grandfather. Plus, Amy Schumer gets blasted for making fun of Nicole Kidman. Was she being a bully? And who decides what's funny? Is it Dr. Jackson?
Like, ask the computer, like, okay, can I have some medicine, please?
Can I be honest though? I want to say something very interesting. And please, Dr. Okay, she's left. That's fine. That happens to a lot of things with me. She's left.
me to call her back?
In Star Trek, the computer is the doctor. And in a way, they go, computer, diagnose, blah, blah, blah. And it goes, blah, 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 and it goes, blah, blah, blah. And it has a very nice voice because, see, everyone's leaving now. Now they're all going.
Wait, you were saying something about a
Because
show from 30 years
Thank
ago?
you.
I understand what you're saying in the compassion angle, but like think about what you've put into WebMD and what it's told you.
Right.
That's not going to change. Like I
Unless
was
you put it in
convinced I had
accurate-
10
right.
days to live because I thought that I had something
Thank you.
growing on my tongue because I had never seen my own taste buds. Like people, that's just what people
what are those
do.
dots? But
Like, there's dots on
it's
my
true.
tongue.
WebMD was meant to, like-
But Gene Roddenberry of Star Trek, who made his wife's voice the computer. So she's like, I'll tell you all about it, and I'll give you the medicine you need. So the voice itself was like really compassionate.
Yeah, but that doesn't help you.
But it was
with
really
what's going
advanced.
on.
They went like this with a dot, and they went, and they'd be like, you have the following. Boop, 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 boop. boop, and they diagnose you like that.
But you'd have to have one of those in your home.
Right.
We already have a problem with access when it comes to medicine.
And you get too much.
So now everyone gets
Boop,
a
boop, boop,
computer.
boop, boop. That's what they used to do.
Yeah.
It was and then you go like this in midair. Computer, make me a tea at 72 degrees, mint from the mint plantation, whatever, in blah, blah, blah. And in thin air, it would appear. And everyone's like, that's amazing. It's starting to happen with 3D printing.
Yes, that was 5, 6, 7 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
She's
we
talking
need
about it
you
like it's
following
the wheel.
up. Yeah. All right, welcome back to DBL.
Rob.
Really good job, Rob. Amy Schumer is under fire for making fun of Nicole Kidman. Let me tell you the story here. Amy poked fun at Nicole. She was attending the women's final match at the U.S. Open over the weekend, and she posted this photo of Nicole in the stands with the caption, "This how humans sit." Okay, no laughs.
I thought it was fun.
Okay, but she deleted it off Instagram after some people accused her of cyberbullying. She then posted a very tongue-in-cheek apology, saying she was sorry for all the people she hurt by posting that suggested Nicole was an alien. She added that she will be asking cast members of That 70s Show to write letters advocating for her forgiveness. Of course, making fun of that Ashton and Mila apology video. Did she cross the line? Did anyone here think she crossed the line?
Cross a line? That's the line now, Cobb?
I feel like this is a Netflix comedy.
Talk to me. Why are you laughing? Wasn't it painfully harsh? I'm taking the other side.
No, I mean, you have to. Yeah,
I'm taking the other side.
I appreciate your stand. Eric, I'm really, I wouldn't even say I'm worried. I would say we've already crossed the threshold. I think I speak for myself as a comic and other people that make jokes, and we have slowly retreated to the shadows. I don't make jokes on Twitter anymore, ever. I used to read to X all the time and just laugh about little silly things people would post, but you can't anymore because there's a distinct initiative for people to try and control the narrative. And what you do with that is you're probably not funny. You're probably not really like super thoughtful. So you have to keep things in a certain track. And anytime that thing is off the track, you have to reprimand people. So any jokes are over the line. So we're just going to live in this world now where everything is straight down the middle, no punching down. You can't make fun of yourself. You can't say, hey, I'm 40-something-year-old dad, I got a little back fat. That's fat shaming, even on yourself. And you can't make a joke about Erica because you don't want to attack women, and Erica can't make a joke about me because that's attacking black men.
How come people always make fun of me?
No, Jewish woman, come on.
I know.
Anti-defamation
But I can take
League,
a
they're
joke
coming.
every day.
You
Y'all
can.
it's fine.
Because we're normal. Because we're not on the internet, and this is what real life used to be like.
Well, if you notice, like, we're a microcosm of like most of the audience that watches us,
Yes.
and it's like there are times where people will get offended on my behalf for something that I am not offended by.
All the time for
And-
me.
Yeah,
All
and it's
the
like,
time.
but
Like making it about yourself.
right,
Yeah.
but you can't be like, don't support me, because then they're like, well, I won't support you on anything, and then they turn on you. So it's like, okay, well, just say nothing. There is a moratorium on humor. Like, it's so ironic that we would go to comedy clubs and still do, but a lot of times they're in very dark rooms, and everybody is like in on the joke in some capacity. Like, it's kind of like this prohibition setup. And now it literally is like, are you going to see so-and-so in the comedy world? Like, get down there, and then you like laugh, and you like look around like, okay, is everybody laughing? Is it okay to laugh? Like, now
is
it's
like
only
prohibition.
safe on your couch. I just watched Amy Schumer's show on Netflix the other night, and I was like, as I was turning it on, I was like, is it okay now? I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Jeff,
Is this what
Jeff,
we've been
take us
saying,
home.
Jeff?
What do you
Yeah,
think?
what do you think?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. People are insane. And that's just the bottom line.
On the internet.
On the internet.
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote something just to put it in like real life perspective. I said something on the show yesterday. I'm like, buying a $300 rug is stupid that you put outside. Someone's like, I can't believe you called your wife stupid. Wrote my wife, like, how dare you call your wife stupid on national television? You're stupid. I'll just put that out there. Yeah, definitely
That's
stupid.
television
and you're
bullying.
insane. I don't care. We live in our own little worlds now. We have our own little pockets of life. And I don't mind that. I understand my humor, I might not be for everybody. If I make half the people laugh and the other half hate me, that's doing a good job. It's a couple years ago where it bled into like a cancer into production and studio execs, and it started changing our life. Now we're coming back, and those people are being silenced. We got to go. I could go all day on that subject.
Can't wait. We'll be right back.
COVID-19 hospitalizations have been on the rise in the U.S. over the last few weeks. The World Health Organization and the CDC say they're closely monitoring a new, highly transmissible subvariant of COVID-19 in the United States called BA.286, nicknamed Pyrola. People on social media are speculating why this subvariant requires extra attention, including claims that the CDC said this new subvariant is more contagious in vaccinated people than it is in unvaccinated people. But is that true? Let's verify. Our sources are the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and Moderna. In the CDC's August 23rd risk assessment for BA.286, the agency said the subvariant may be more capable of causing infection in people who have previously had COVID-19 or who have received COVID-19 vaccines. But what they didn't say is that the new subvariant is more contagious in vaccinated people than it is in unvaccinated people. The CDC didn't even compare the subvariant's transmissibility between vaccinated and unvaccinated people. In the August 23rd risk assessment, the CDC explained that it was comparing BA.286's transmissibility to that of other strains. So we can verify, no. The CDC did not say the new subvariant of COVID-19 is more contagious in vaccinated people than in unvaccinated people. An updated CDC assessment from August 30th said they believe the updated vaccine will likely be effective at reducing severe disease and hospitalization. And Moderna announced that clinical trial data show its new COVID-19 vaccine, which is pending FDA approval, is effective at protecting against BA.286. With your Verify, I'm Ariante Till.
We've seen our next guest as a priest, a barber, and a king. He's Cedric the Entertainer, and earlier we talked to him about his brand new book. Take a look.
Cedric, welcome to DBL.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Let's get to this book. You have a new book coming out. Now, I have to ask, what inspired you to write a crime fiction novel set in the 40s? Talk to us.
I was really inspired by this book. The idea was I grew up only hearing about my grandfather. He had passed before I was born, but just through these stories, I just imagined him as this kind of Easy Rollins, kind of character from a Walter Mosley book. And so, just from the stories that my mother would tell, my uncles would tell, and it motivated me to think about him as a person who had all these inspirations and desires. And I just can only imagine what his life was like. So that's what made me, inspire me to write this fictional tale of who he was and how he was. And my mom would say I would do things like him, and so that often laid in my head as a young man, kind of growing up in a female-oriented single-parent household. Like, how did I become this guy that likes to wear hats and it was all kind of based off my grandfather's imagery.
So you said this book started as an idea for a scripted series. What made you turn it into a novel instead?
The idea of like trying to tell it as like a TV show, a story was really, what I do now, being an entertainer and being on television, producing television. But when the opportunity came to kind of tell it a little more long form, I just felt like that was going to be a funner ride, a more unique ride, an opportunity for me to take my time and really develop out who I felt the character was. And so it just, it just was a really perfect opportunity when I was asked, did I want to write a book? I knew I didn't want to write said the entertainers and the jokes I've told throughout the years. So this idea was one that it was like at the top of my head, and the publishers loved the idea, and so that's what really was how we jump started it.
We love seeing the diversity of your entertainment portfolio. I mean, there's like literally nothing you cannot do. So you're the father of a bride on a budget in a new movie called The Plus One. How do you manage your money when it comes to being a dad and a grandfather in real life? Look at your beautiful family.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I mean, such a unique little family. I love them. I just try to make sure I can provide for them and give them great opportunities and listen to what their dreams are, and then hopefully just kind of be a support for them, but know that kids got their own vision of their life and what they want to do, and you just try to be a support for it.
I love that. I love that. Speaking of diverse portfolio, you and Anthony Anderson host the show Kings of Barbecue, and you said you love making sausage. So you got any special tips for me? I like cooking too. What goes into your barbecue sauce that's so special?
I mean, we got a family recipe that my Uncle Lloyd, man, he would not give anybody this special, but mainly, it starts with a regular, kind of sauce, but I add a little grapefruit in there to get this little unique twist to the spice to it. So it's all about the citrus energy that you add to your sauces to kind of lift it up. But I found grapefruit to be this one little thing, just a little bit of dose in there to give me this kind of season that I want that reminds me of my childhood. So
I like that. I'm going to try that out.
Oh,
my buddy Cedric gave me that recipe.
Drop it. Drop the names. Thank you so much, Cedric. To our DBL viewers, you can find Cedric's book, Flipping Boxcars. It will be available wherever books are sold. Thank you again, Cedric. Congratulations on all your success. What a pleasure to have you.
Thanks, brother.
We'll be right back.
Hi, Holly.
Almost immediately after the Twin Towers fell on September 11th, 2001, theories into what happened began to emerge. Some claimed explosives planted at the base of the buildings were responsible, and 20 years later, some websites and videos dedicated to that theory still exist. So, let's verify. Did airplanes cause the World Trade Center to collapse? Our sources are Chris Kojum, who served as Deputy Director of the 9/11 Commission, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, and MIT engineering professor Thomas Eager. Some of the questions about whether explosives were used originate from witnesses who reported seeing sparks before the towers fell. Eager says they were electrical explosions before the power was shut off.
Plenty of power to create those little electrical explosions that people are talking about. Did they see explosions? Yes, but they can be electrical explosions. They don't have to be chemical explosions from a controlled demolition.
To get answers about the events leading up to September 11th, Congress created the 9/11 Commission and mandated NIST investigate why the buildings collapsed. In 2005, NIST investigators, quote,
found no corroborating evidence for alternative hypotheses suggesting that the World Trade Center towers were brought down by controlled demolition using explosives planted prior to September 11th, 2001.
And added, quote, the tragic consequences of the September 11th, 2001 attacks were directly attributable to the fact that terrorists flew large jet fuel-laden commercial airliners into the World Trade Center towers, unquote. The 9/11 Commission also reviewed many other conspiracy theories in its 600-page report, but ultimately concluded the planes brought down the Twin Towers.
The Commission made every possible effort to be transparent and to bring information before the American people. And I think we made some headway, yet conspiracy theories never seem to die.
So it's true that airplanes caused the World Trade Center to collapse. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
All right, ready? Do it.
I think our show's a little different. We could say what we want and go deeper than other shows can.
Our chemistry is just so on.
Sometimes I'm a little mad at my co-host, Jeff.
And my co-hosts have to trust that I'm gonna bring it and be 100% all the time.
There's zero filter with us, whether you love us or hate us or you can't stop watching us.
DBL is on.
Southern accent is rapidly disappearing, and Gen Zs might be to blame. Let's connect the dots. For years, linguists across the country have seen a decline in the classic Southern drawl, and the younger generation might be the nail in its coffin. Researchers in Georgia listened to hundreds of hours of archived speech recordings starting in the late 1900s. The study found that today's college students don't sound like their parents. And while Gen Z might get the blame for the decline in accents, research shows the decline started much earlier. The most notable changes were found between baby boomers and Gen X, born between 1965 and 1982. And it's not just happening in the South. Loss of these regional accents can be seen from California to Boston. In large part, it's thanks to more people moving around the country and the internet. And that is connecting the dots.
Welcome back. We got some great products from our friends at Morning Save. You're going to want to shop. Check them out. All right, what do you have for us today, Steph?
Hey, Tori. Hi, DBL Nation. I am so excited to show you all the deals today, and believe me, they are great. Let's check everything out. So first up, we have got the Mia Kama all-season quilted down alternative comforter. So this deal includes one comforter only available in queen size. This down alternative comforter is plush enough to keep you cozy in cooler months, yet light enough to keep you comfy during the hotter months. Normally this is $80, Tori.
Knew it, kind of pricey.
Yeah, we've got it for $24.99. That's saving 69%. Now check out this. We've got the Jenny Cook 20-piece glass food storage set. This still includes 10 containers with 10 matching lids. So normally this set is $80, Tori.
Okay, not bad for like 10 things.
And it's hard, it's fast, right? We've got it for $29.99. That's saving 63%. This is definitely one of my favorite things today though, Tori. It's the MKF collection by Mia K. Hadley satchel bag with a little wristlet wallet.
How cute is this?
How cute. So this deal includes one handbag and one wristlet wallet. We've got it available in 11 colors. Normally they're $199.
Okay.
We, however, have got it for $49.99. That is saving 75%. Now this is dangerous if you're like me.
Oh, me too.
In the mirror, the magnifier is the Conair Unbound cordless LED lighted makeup mirror.
Oh boy.
This doorbuster deal includes one mirror, one magnification mirror, and one charger. Normally it's $80.
No, thank you.
We've got it for $25. That's saving 69%.
Guys, head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan the QR code on screen to take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. Thank you so much, Steph. I took a look at that mirror, grabbed it, saw myself in the magnification, put it back. Walked away.
Yeah. Beautiful, Tori.
I know, but up close, you're like, oh my God.
Everybody's a little rough up close, but yeah, I have my eye on that.
See you tomorrow.